What is your dream? What do you want to make right now?
What do you want?
That's the starting part. That's where you are now. So what does the end result look like? Don't think about the end result that you're qualified to make look like, but really, what do you want to make? Regardless of your skill level, don't suppress your dreams. So what are the actionable steps? What are the actionable pieces that you need to take? Well, first, you need to gather your materials. So any that you don't have, go out and purchase them. If you have them, just gather them up, get organized. Figure out what skills you need to learn. And how do you learn these skills? You got YouTube, books, classes, phone a friend. But YouTube is huge. I mean, I'm not just like talking about my channel. There are a lot of resources on YouTube. And practice until you're comfortable with trying your creation. Notice I didn't say anything about it being perfect, just until you're comfortable. So with that in mind, also, don't compare yourself to others. So these are not groundbreaking ideas. You may have heard of a few of them before. We can all dream up a pretty dress, and we all know what techniques we'd like to expand on. So why hasn't it been done? And more importantly, what can we do to change it so it does become done? So we can make those dream dresses or projects, we can make them a reality. First of all, be okay with failure. You're going into new territory. There's going to be growth involved. And anytime you go searching for growth, you're going to find failure along for the ride. And that's okay. Reframing how you view failure is the key though. Instead of seeing it as the reason you should have never done this thing, like you're talking to yourself, oh, I shouldn't have done this, see what happened, what were you thinking? Don't talk any of those things. Instead, just chalk it up to part of the process. Oh, you need to do it this way. All right, got it. No need to go down a 2-hour spiral empty with an empty tub of peanut butter. Just breathe. Take the lesson for what it is and make adjustments. So now that you're okay with failure, what happens when life happens? Give yourself grace while holding yourself accountable. It's a bit of a balance, and what does this look like? So if there's a legitimate reason for why the project is not moving forward, maybe it's difficult, give yourself grace. Say you have a kiddo homesick from school and learning something new while looking after a sick kiddo, it's just not going to end well. So instead, you should love on your kid, and of course that's the priority. And getting overwhelmed while trying to learn a new technique on expensive fabric, that's just not likely to end well. So give yourself grace in that case. Meanwhile, you've sat down to learn the thing. Then you have that internal friction. You're nervous and you're about trying something new, and suddenly your emails need checking, or Instagram is calling your name for inspiration. We all know those are distractions. Those are the things taking you away from what you want to do. And that's why it feels so shitty. You know it. I know it. You're into that making excuses territory. So how do you stop this? Simple. Ask yourself, does this help you get your dream dress? If it's a no, then stop doing it. Get back to your actionable steps that are going to build that dream dress. Turn your brain off. Focus on those physical steps. Maybe the next physical step is to play a YouTube tutorial on the technique. Maybe the next physical step is to turn your iron on. Maybe it's to iron your fabric or to turn your sewing machine on. Regardless, use your body to get your mind back on track. It's fairly difficult to control the mind with the mind. Meanwhile, it's pretty easy to use the body to regain control of your mind. So yeah, physical steps for the win. Now you're there. You're making progress on your dream dress. Pieces are coming together and you are learning and growing. Momentum is full steam ahead. You're enjoying the process, which allows you to build on it. Get into flow, make your dream a reality, just loving all of this, right? There are some secrets now to maximizing your time so you can sew more efficiently. And this video gives away how I've been able to create hundreds of garments while sewing under babies, building businesses, and in those days there was no school or other form of childcare. So go check it out. It's got a wealth of information that you need. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope to catch y'all next time.